Aaron Sibarium, Washington Free Beacon, broke a big story today. Aaron, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Tell everybody about the story you broke. I think we're going to flash the headline up, but just explain what you reported and why it's significant. And thank you for making time.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Mark. So the story is about a number of social media accounts that are now under investigation by the FBI for posting things in the lead up to Kirk's assassination that, in retrospect, appear to, or at least could, indicate some foreknowledge of the shooting. Uh, Obviously, these posts don't establish anything concrete. That's why the FBI is investigating. It's very possible that nothing will come of it. But a few of these posts really are quite eerie. And in some cases, they even reference the exact date, September 10th, on which Kirk was shot. And they do so, weeks in advance. So the FBI is looking at that. And in particular, I think also investigating whether all of these individuals may have had some kind of links between them. A lot of the accounts appear to have come from these kinds of strange LGBT subcultures. So that's in a nutshell what I broke today.
Okay, great exclusive, and got a lot of attention all day as it should have. What kind of platforms were these on? Ones people would be familiar with, or more
Yeah,
obscure?
mostly on X/Twitter, although also TikTok. One of the interesting things is that one of the accounts that uh, had some of these tweets also follows the shooter's roommate on TikTok. So at least one of these accounts was only, 1 to 2 degrees of separation removed from the shooter. We know that. Yeah, but I
Okay.
think they were all X and TikTok.
Okay, Aaron, I'm going to play old person and you play young person because I don't know the answer to this, and I bet you do. Do people use TikTok for group chats?
TikTok, not so much, I don't think. X, yes, and I think my understanding is that a lot of these guys may also have been in the same kind of Discord networks, and
Yeah,
Discord they do use for group chats. So,
yeah.
they may not be using TikTok for group chats, but especially it's possible that some of them followed each other on multiple accounts. It's possible that they used multiple social media platforms. I mean, we just don't really know.
Yeah. And to the extent you're still reporting on the same thing, where does that story go next? Are they still looking through messages between these groups of people?
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to ask the FBI. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing as part of the investigation, but even before my story, it was announced that the agency was investigating some of these organizations in Utah and online that use very kind of militant, uh, largely sort of pro-transgender organizations that use very sort of militant iconography, including pictures of bullets and rifles in their promotional materials. Again, it's probably more likely than not for any of these leads that they're not going to pan out. But there is just a lot of toxic stuff. And I think even if the leads don't pan out, these materials really offer a window into kind of the social media ecosystem that it seems like the shooter was marinating in, or at least was very proximate to. And so I think it kind of illuminates how radicalization could happen. Um, which is important on its own, regardless of what this investigation ends up finding.
Cozy Earth makes incredible products. You can buy them on the interweb, and we're going to give you 40% off, including their bedding, softest sheets I've ever slept in. Very nice. And of course, shirts, pajamas, all sorts of things. But as you know, I'm a big fan of the pants. The Cozy Earth pants, everything made from viscose from bamboo, whisks away moisture and heat, and just comfortable, and they look great. Wherever you wear them, they look great. So right now, if you want to get any of the stuff, please go to cozyearth.com and put in the code two-way for 40% off. You won't regret it. Trust me, many of you have already done it, and many of you have sent me texts and emails saying, Mark, so surprised how right you were. Not that they didn't trust me, but they thought I wasn't even being gracious enough and declaratory enough. So again, go to cozyearth.com right now. Great stuff, especially the pants, including the pants, 40% off. Built for real life, made to keep up with yours. Cozy Earth. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.